Have you ever loved a hit song so much that you praised its rise in the charts? As if was your favorite sports team going to the championship, your affection growing with the song's success? Have you ever hated a song and wished it would just go away from the airwaves, making you bang your fist on your radio each time it's replayed? The 80s brought us some amazing hits, but scattered throughout the decade as well are its many flops. How did some 80s songs become timeless while others flopped despite all the hype? Well, you're in for a long ride down memory lane, as we're raising the volume and focusing on the most iconic hits that ruled the charts and the cringeworthy flops that could have been better. From Michael Jackson's Moonwalking and Billie Jean to the risque tune of Duran's Girls on Film, the 80s had it all. So grab your Walkman and let's relive the magic and madness of 80s music. We're starting with the best of the 80s, starting at number 10. Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Billie Jean peaked number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 7 consecutive weeks in 1983. The reason was simple. Its magic beat made you dance your heart out, even if you were a terrible dancer. The opening bass line spiced things up more. It was an instant hit. You hear it, and you're back to the 80s. Michael Jackson didn't just want fans to dance to the song. He wanted them to go crazy about the lyrics. He spiced things up even more with the way he danced. The music video was the icing on the cake. People watched it repeatedly on MTV. Billie Jean was a hit and a classic. It mixed funk, pop, and drama in one video. Who is Billie Jean? Why wasn't she his lover? There were different theories explaining this. Today, the gloves, beat, and voice still stand out. Everything about this video screams 80s cool. It played on every station and turned Michael Jackson into the star he is today. Every artist needs a Billie Jean moment. If you caught yourself singing along or smiled while watching, hit the like button. And if you're craving more epic throwbacks, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. Now at number 9, Like a Virgin by Madonna. Even if you didn't moonwalk to Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, you sang along to Madonna's Like a Virgin. This song shook the airwaves in the 80s. It was bold and catchy. The video features Madonna stepping into the spotlight with lace gloves, wild hair, and a voice that says, "I'm here to stay." Like a Virgin was far from the usual song music lovers were used to. It was flirty, cheeky, and unforgettable. The chorus stuck in your head like glitter on your favorite dress. You can't help it. Who remembers when she performed it at the MTV Video Music Awards in a wedding dress? This got everyone screaming. Parents freaked out and teens cried. Madonna became the queen of pop right there at that performance. The song is fearless, fresh, and playful. Plus, it had that perfect blend of rebellion and innocence. Like a Virgin offended some, but that's why it ruled the 80s. Whether or not you loved it, we still remember it for its unforgettable lyrics. Number 8. Take on Me by a-ha. Take on Me may have been released in the 80s, but its relevance is evergreen. I bet most of you tried singing the high-pitched chorus as we all joined in to sing along with a-ha. As for the music video, it's as dramatic as the song. A guy jumps out of a comic book to chase love. This might look basic now, but it was a big deal back then. People had never seen animation and live action in music videos like that. Take on Me won awards, played non-stop on MTV, and etched a-ha's name in pop history. The temp was magical, and the synths were dreamy. What was more interesting was the love story. It made you believe you could escape into another world for someone you cared about. This was one of the many reasons the song hit home. a-ha may have been a one-hit wonder in the US, but this hit lasted forever. Today, when this song plays, memories start flooding back of the good old days when we were all singing Take on Me as loud as possible. Number 7. Sweet Child O' Mine by Guns N' Roses. Let's talk about guitar for a bit. The opening riff in Sweet Child O' Mine was legendary. You hear it once, and your fingers start imagining playing a guitar. This song was not a regular rock ballad, it was much more. Guns N' Roses brought emotion and severe edges to the charts in 1988. The song was influential for many reasons. Axl Rose's voice soared, but it still felt like a love letter wrapped in thunder. This wasn't the type of band to expect a tender tune from, but they delivered. This was a love song that rocked the 80s and beyond. Every teenager with a garage band wanted to cover it. Sweet Child O' Mine even made the high school prom cooler, with it playing in the background. The song hit the heart and the gut. The music video with hearts melting, hair flying, and a little flower to soften the leather jackets was even more exciting. Fans loved every second of this hit song. This power anthem still gives goosebumps today. Number 6. Every Breath You Take by The Police. Do you think this song is creepy or romantic? This debate is an age-long one. Every Breath You Take is soft and smooth, but the lyrics are intense. Sting's voice is calm while describing someone spying on their ex. Somehow, it works. At some point, this song became the most played on radio in the 80s. The melody was out of this world, and the message hit everyone differently. Fans were obsessed when it aired on the radio. Who wouldn't be? This tune got people talking, singing, and dancing. Leave it to The Police to understand what their fans love. They made a song so beautiful that you didn't understand how dark it was. It topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 8 weeks and won Song of the Year at the Grammys. Every Breath You Take stuck with listeners from around the world. Whether you thought it was creepy or a love song, deep down, we all connected and related to it. It moved us. While these were some of the best songs of the 80s, that era also had its share of many songs that, while they did resonate with their audience at the time, changes in societal trends have colored these songs to the point where you could say, they just haven't aged well. Elements of the songs have become inappropriate and not suitable for today's music fans. At number 5, We Built This City by Starship. We Built This City could have been epic, but the lyrics messed things up. I'm talking about the infamous line, "Marconi plays the Mamba?" What even is that? We Built This City was supposed to be a powerful anthem about the rise of rock and roll. Instead, it ended up on the list of worst songs ever. Many people agreed that it felt fake. The band that once sang about rebellion suddenly sounded like a corporate band. The song had zero soul and felt overproduced with a random phony DJ chatter in the middle. Many music lovers in the 80s were not impressed.
We built this city on rock and roll, built this city.
People just couldn't connect with this song, as it's more of a meme than a memory. You can sing along if you want, but deep down, it doesn't cut it. Number 4. Girls on Film by Duran. Duran's Girls on Film would never be made today for obvious reasons. This music video is everything that shouldn't be. Back in 1981, the band dropped a hit video that went so wild that MTV refused to play it. The song showed off so much skin and was unsuitable for the age. It was more of a late-night opera than a regular music video. You could see models in bikinis fighting in baby oil and a woman riding a guy like a horse. This video objectifies women big time. It is full of slow-motion shots of models in lingerie doing all kinds of suggestive things. It shows women as props rather than actual people.
Heads turning as the lights flashing out is so bright.
Most of the scenes focused on their bodies rather than their personalities. Imagine 2 women fighting while men cheer them on. To what end? These were done to grab attention. And yes, it worked. BBC found the music video cringe and banned the original version. Nowadays, music platforms are strict about the content they accept. If viewers find it offensive, rest assured, it would be disastrous. The producers would have to answer for it. Number 3. Wake Me Up Before You Go Go by Wham. It's tricky to classify Wake Me Up Before You Go Go as a flop. Well, this song exploded with neon energy, jittery dance moves, and more jitterbug than anyone asked for. It was everywhere in the 80s. At the same time, it was annoying and impossible to escape. It was sweet at first. It even stuck to your brain after the first listen. George Michael could sing, no doubt, But the song? You see, many argue that it didn't show off his talent. It felt like he underperformed with it.
Bang, bang, till my feet do the same. But something's bugging, something ain't right.
The lyrics made things worse. It didn't make as much sense. People critiqued why it had this line, "You make the sun shine brighter than Doris Day." The music video had the band bouncing around in Choose Life shirts like they just finished from a fitness class. It was catchy but exhausting. After a while, people wanted it to stop. Not a good sign for any piece of music. Number 2. Hot for Teacher by Van Halen. Van Halen's Hot for Teacher was another controversial 80s music that aired by mistake. This song, filmed at John Marshall High School, turned classrooms into a rock concert. Hot for Teacher tells the story of a teenage boy crushing on his attractive teacher. The video shows women in sexy outfits pretending to be teachers. They strut in high heels and bikinis around the classroom to fulfill every child's fantasy. At the time, 80s viewers thought it was fun. But today, everything feels off. The idea of a hot teacher for kids makes light of something serious. Why would children crush on their adult teacher? Even if that's the case, it should be handled better. Women were used to satisfy teenage fantasies. This would be called out fast. Despite these controversies, the song bangs. The guitar solo, the drums, and energy. Modern fans would wish they channeled the energy to something better. This song would break the internet in 2025 in a bad way. And at number 1. The Final Countdown by Europe. The opening synth in The Final Countdown slaps hard. It is theatrical. It makes you feel like you're in outer space. But then, the lyrics aren't so fantastic. It falls apart. At first, you think it is a love song, but the next minute, it looks like a sci-fi goodbye. The verses are vague and the chorus is too repetitive. The whole thing feels like a Powerball from a space opera no one asked for. Europe tried to go epic with this one, but it was too extra. The song is loud and all over the place. It became cliché and was used in commercials, movies, and sports countdowns. People sang it more as a joke than a jam. It's the kind of song you play when you want dramatic vibes, not depth. The Final Countdown wanted to be unforgettable. Although it achieved that, it wasn't for the right reasons. Yes, you'll sing, but you'll cringe as well. What's your favorite hit of the 80s? Did you have a favorite flop and why? Please tell us in the comments below.